Welcome to the endless static. Stand still, let me introduce my little outfit. Baby, take a load off of yourself. Real, nothing's gonna hurt if you don't want it. Here we have the death of every future. Present, never present. What a chore. Nothing but the past for you to view. Here where nothing ever happens anymore. Nothing ever happens, oh, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever happens, oh, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever. Welcome to the cold and tearing landfill, pressing up against most every conscience. Dreary in the doldrums, little anthill, breaking from the hive mind, all the nonsense. Now you make the rules and hold the power. Now you are the flame and not the matchstick. Now you get the sweet without the bitter. Now you are where nothing ever happens. Oh, nothing ever happens, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever happens, oh, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever. Welcome to an endless fun of power, hidden far beyond the realm of kindness. Watch the people from your gilded tower, knowing that they're all as good as mindless. Here we have a death you can agree to. Burn this wretched world down with your ire. Nobody can hurt you if there's no one. Nothing more can happen in the fire. Nothing ever happens, oh, nothing ever happens, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever happens, oh, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever, nothing ever happens, oh. Nothing ever happens.
Good evening, experiments. Thank you for the check-in, Lou, and congratulations on the first. I hope you enjoy the potion. I like it. Ugh, I am. Hang on. I am much more kinda tired than I was originally planning for this. Probably because of streaming yesterday, also a very kind of sudden stream on Thursday. But this one might be a little bit shorter than normal. This one might be shorter than I expected. Hi Jackie, hi honey. Because I did kind of have a couple of I have some people who want to hang out a little bit later, so this stream might be a little bit shorter than I originally anticipated. But I also didn't really plan to do a stream on Friday, so a bit of give and take. So I'm mainly going to use this basically as an excuse to play a bunch of things that I like. Which at the bare minimum, or at least at the start, includes Unbeatable, and then I'm probably going to switch over to Neon White. I want to try to keep it to some games, mostly. Saying that now, mostly. Keeping it mostly to games that I've already played on stream. But there is one that I have to set aside about 2 hours for by the end of this.
And you feel my heart is beating.
And to start, like a concert. Wait. I don't have critical on. Actually, it'd be better. I think it's better or more fitting if I start with this.
Very super best.
Right channel, left channel.
Hope I ain't too sentimental when I'm sending out this message. It's a different instrumental and a different set of letters, but it's still got all its essence, even if you cut the S's. It's been 10 and 47, yet you're doing what you did back then. Welcome in. Have you heard about what happened in the gap between the now and then? Or am I gonna have to spend a bit of extra to get my friend back up the tempo? Guess it's been a hot minute since last we both assembled. How you doing, by the way? What a coming story. For me, it's been weird, but good. Hey, for you, it's kind of the same. There's not a lot of other people know I ain't brand.
Hi Effie, thank you for the
How
congrats.
they keep asking, guessing how it's been happening. Like, RJ, are you feeling blessed? I'm just doing mostly vaguely, sort of very super best.
Oh, this is only a 16. I am gonna do Rock for Clout and Bird Brain, because I kind of want to do... not necessarily most, but at least a couple of the Jamie Page tracks, because I really like them. They have really fun charts.
This part is the second chorus of the song.
That's a burst for me.
Okay. It goes like
My palest imitations, posers plotting perspications, purple prose and perpetrating passe performative platitudes. Rephrase. If they just acted a bit dumber, then they'd be less of a bummer and sound smarter when they rap it to the beats they made to please the fakes and peons that they lean on. Ain't elitist, only pointing out the demographics maps it out. The sound and all of that, since it's calling back, got me nostalgic for a time when I was just as black as that. Or even more. Like the advice I'm giving's not just a metaphor applicable to them, but something I'd be given to them.
And no eulogies. Oh, I messed that up bad.
I ran out of lyrics. you? How do you know that the music's not hearing you?
Hi, 7-Eleven convenience store. Thank you for the check-in. I hope you enjoy the potion. My, yeah. Main Nintendo 12. That means a 22 is gonna blow your mind. Hang on, let me... I at least wanna... No, because I want to do Rough for Cloud first. And I think it's thematically appropriate.
Watch the blood get spilled. You can kill or you can be killed. It doesn't really matter what
I don't even think Rat's like that bad for a 20.
make the pain real. Oh, take that smirk, wipe it off your face. So you would do the same shit if it let you change your fate. If life is nothing but an endless race, you bet your ass I'm getting first place. Please somebody get me out of here. Please somebody won't you get me out of here. Get me out of here. Yeah, that's right. Let your dreams take flight. Watch the world go, until it breaks right through. Goes along through you. You can feel it up, feel it up, feel it up. Until the meat will slide up and fall so nice. You can eat it up, eat it up, eat until you're full of life. It's a goddamn vibe. Watch the world go, going up until the sun burns out. We can run for cloud. Die upon your hill. I live apart from love and goodwill. And when the beat comes calling for my head, yeah, I would rather hurt than be happy and dead. Forget your frown, baby, spare your grace. Now I'm wearing my crown, but the framing of my face. All the details surgically replaced. It's a crying shame, a pathetic disgrace. Please somebody get me out of here. Please somebody won't you get me out of here. Getting out of here. That's right, let your dreams take flight. Watch the world go, until it breaks right through. Goes along through you. You can feel it up, feel it up, feel it up. Until the meat deep fried with the garnish inside. You can eat it up, until you're full of life. On the edge of the knife, baby, cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Through the waking nightmare, I live a life so hollow that I'm not even there. I know that the light won't save me. Oh, I'm a poet and burning strong until life is gonna free me. It's a wood until the sun burns out and I run for maybe not a single real reason. My blood's already out of season, so unwanted even by myself. Tell me what the hell, what the hell? I don't like what's in my car. Pray to God to fix my soul, but I don't need God's forgiveness. I need yours. That's right, let your dreams take flight. Watch the world go, until it breaks right through. Goes along through you. You can feel it up, feel it up, feel it up. Until the meat shall grind into pretty pink slime. You can eat it up, until you're full of life. Cut yourself up with the knife, baby, cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Through the waking nightmare, I live a life so miserable, it isn't fair. I know that the light won't save me, so let the Autobot scene watch me going for crazy. Come and love me till the sun burns out and I run for cloud.
I like the song a little bit. If it can't be somewhat determined. I think I just want to do this one to show off a little bit. Because I really like No Eulogies. Wait, there's no point in me being on this stage because it doesn't have a music video. Oh, it goes up to 25. I'll show you. I can show you a 25 because I like one of the 25s, but I don't like playing it.
Still really nothing ever happens. There's no more milestones.
Woke up on the wrong side of my head, packed inside a box and halfway dead, tied up with a knot just like I ought to be. This part of me, and I could say the words you want to hear and make the pretty package disappear. But would you even want me now? No eulogies for parts of me. Really think it's simple to encapsulate that the parts you didn't like were just an accident. Do you really think so? Taking me all of me, see what you want to see. No cause for sympathy. You won't listen if it don't sound sweet. We got dead old steam. It's all meant implicitly. Speak now or hold your peace. Forget this part of me. No love, no eulogies. Got off at the wrong stop in my mind. A lot of awful words for me to find. It's all a goddamn waste of time. No energy apart from me. 'Cause I could say the word, make it all so clear. Or I could make a change and face my fear. But I always take the wrong way out. So far to be a part of me. You think I'd be so stupidly compassionate without carrying away enough to balance it? Do you really think so? And what you want from me? No silence sounding off edges. Can't you fake it just a moment? No love, no eulogy.
I think I'm gonna go to hell when I die.
That was greedy. That was really bad too. That one's pretty fast, but I like this one. I like No Eulogies a lot. I'm turning off crit for this one. This one's mean. Unbeatable is not a 2-button rhythm game.
Nothing welcome to the endless static. Stand still, let me introduce my little outfit. Baby, take a load off of yourself. Real, nothing's gonna hurt if you don't want it. Here we have the death of every future. Present, never present. What a chore. Nothing but the past for you to view here. Nothing ever happens anymore. Nothing ever happens, oh no.
Actually, changing up my buttons for that actually made that a lot easier. Yep. Top hits and bottom hits while on hold. You need to have 4 buttons mapped. I had to change my bindings on controller so I can actually even play that song. I'm a ways off from playing that on crit, but I like it. That one's just like really fun. Speaking of songs that are fun, I like that remix. It grew on me the more I listened to it. Oh, and that's a new score for it too. I think there's only... Yeah, there's only like 2-3 more that I want to play. And then I'll probably switch over to Neon White.
like the song.
They might have had to adjust a couple things or else the ESRB would kill them. Teto screams my penis at that part. But it's so low that like I didn't hear it, and I've been listening to the song for like I'd been listening to the song for at least like a couple weeks at the point where like I actually heard it. Do I? No. I think I'll skip Ebi-chan for right now and play another song. Well, two after this. There was no way I was not gonna play Machine Love.
Can we walk upon a stair and live the middle
Best part.
Just for you. As long as there are stars up above, I will always be in love.
I like Machine Love. Maybe. And that's a new score on that too. There are two more that I wanna play to finish off for this one. It does remove the screaming at the end. Oh wait, I actually need to... I want to change the... Because Rap for Clout also got a... heavily changed for that. Like, it is basically a full radio edit. I forget how bad the start chart was. I don't think it was that bad. About to see.
Right now, you're trying to make me proud. And right now, I need you to let me down. Finally, no wonder you've been my everything. But right now, I need you to let me down. But you just let me go. As the light through the door frame intrudes on the space, feel the heat from your forehead that shapes in my face. Your eyes glimpse mine for just a second time. But the thing you remember has been replaced. She's touching you tender, but it's not the same. Oh, when your eyes glimpse mine.
More like that. Check. Long time no talk. Was beginning to think you might have forgotten. Mind if I stop the fight for a hot sec? Can't explain it. Way too much context. Nah. Can't be a whole project. Nah. Can't see the whole object. Only reflections of the intentions of the suggestion. These tunnels we lost it, but I'm gonna make you feel it. I'm gonna crack the ceiling. Max these pieces to teach that we've gonna learn from the process. Surviving the churn of being deflected from heaven. I'm free falling down to earth. Nothing left in me but a memory. A memory. Afterburn.
Right now, you're trying to make me proud. And right now, I need you to let me down. Finally, no wonder you've been my everything. But right now, I need you to let me down. But you just let
Hi Zilly, thank you for the check-in. I hope you enjoy your potion. I like it.
As the light through the door frame intrudes on the space, I feel the heat from your forehead that shapes in my face. Your eyes glimpse mine for just a second time. But the thing you remember has been replaced. She's touching you tender, but it's not the same. Oh, when your eyes glimpse mine.
Oh yeah, the start chart for that is not bad at all. Or maybe I'm just kind of used to Afterburner at this point. Okay. Trying to think, because there's like 1 to 2 more that I want to play. Oh, hey. I actually like APB. You wanna... You know what? I'll show you what that one looks like. Because it's worse. Nope, the Bat minigame is specifically only for actually in the campaign. It is a 23, it is a hidden song, and there is only the Star Chart version of it. Which means, in order to even get to these ones, you have to go to another song that has a Star Chart, and then just raise the difficulty up.
Maybe tell me when you're free and then hey,
I'm getting slowly better at that one, but I do not care for that one, like, at all. Here's one of the ones that I really like. Okay, there's 3 that I want to play. 3 of my favorites. Wait, I can play this on crit. I can play the rest of these on crit. Oh, also, for clarification, the difference between normal and crit is that as long as you hit the notes, it counts as a valid note, but if you're playing on crit, you have to hit either a perfect or a critical, or else you take damage. And health recovery is also a lot slower. Also, the penalty for losing is a lot higher. For missing is a lot higher. So, like, goods and okays will still deal damage to you. I like Morno tapes. Maybe a little bit. I gotta. I was debating it for like a good 5 seconds if I actually want to play this, and I do. like Dial Tone. Easily one of my top 3 songs. But where is it? This will be the last one before Neon White. And I always love ending out on this song.
Right now, I'm sure you feel it too. There's something missing from you. And I know that summer's going by. But please won't you tell me why? Watch it all on a tube display as the picture slowly fades away. It's
I like that song a little bit. Okay. Ads have started, so let me stand up and take a quick break. Okay, but hear me out. What if... What if one more final? Hi, Chopstick. Thank you for the check-in. I hope you enjoy your potion. My kit. One more final. I also really like that song. But okay. Let me switch over, since this is basically a relay race through a bunch of various games that I've played on stream, mostly. That I just like having fun with. And one of my favorite memories comes from a little bit of a hell rush. But I wonder if I can remember... One part of this is going to be how much
We're
I can
called
actually remember off the top of my head.
Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Old friends, ex-lovers. Only one of us can stay in heaven. And I've got a score to settle.
White Cell Rush. Nice side, Aku. Actually, I wonder... Oh, right. Just throws you right into it. Whoops. That was, like, way too quick. Cleaner. That was a mistake, because I needed... Alright. Some of these will come back a lot sooner than others. Wait, I almost messed that up because I forgot about this one. Can I? Yes, I can. Sprint. Ah! Hang on, hang on, hang on. I can actually recover this. One, two. Right, I didn't need to go this way. I messed that up. I already beat those step times. Ooh, it took a little bit of a grind for the Mikey's Hell Rush, but that was the last thing I had to do. 1, 2. The Mikey's Hell Rush was like the last thing I had to do, and I ended up doing that off stream just because I did not like that grind. But I did do the White's Hell Rush on stream. That was like now 2 years ago. And that was a lot of fun. So that's why I kind of want to see how much of my memory still holds for this. Clock Tower. Oh, I messed up. It's bad. Oh, my memory is like really failing me on a lot of these. Oh, I'm like completely forgetting my routes. Yep. Ugh. It's gonna take a sec. I'm still gonna shuffle though, because this is way more fun. 1, 2. on. I also have to remember... I really have to remember a lot of my routes for this, like, immediately. Because otherwise I'm just not gonna get these. Especially some of the later ones, because the later ones get, like, really tricky if you don't remember what you're doing. I messed that up. Ugh, I really messed that up. I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever did pistols only. That one I remembered, like, just off the top of my head, because that one was actually a fun trick to learn. This one was also fun, because it's open, but this one was a lot easier on the Mikey's Hall Rush. One, two. Plus, I also just, like, really like this game because of the fact that it's so... One, two... One, it's very, very, like, reflex focused. Two, I get to actually kind of use a lot of my... I get to use a lot of my, shooter knowledge that I developed over the years. Or at least my accuracy and such. I think I can skip this. So I have to get there. Which means, as long as I have... Wait, no, I might be missing. I might be thinking of something else. I might have been thinking of the Mikey's Hall Rush again. Yeah, I have to go this way. Right, and you can only hold 2 cards at once. But, like, honestly, most of what I probably picked up, well, a lot of the things that probably helping me at this is mainly the time I spent with games like Siege. Siege and Apex. I think mostly actually Apex, just because of the very twitchy nature. I almost went the complete wrong direction. If I messed that up, that would have killed me. The Hand of God. I could have gone straight for that trigger. Three, two, one. I have to remember I have to shoot that at an angle. That one was a little messy. Mountain again. Two, three. 1, 2. Funny, I'm not more into speedrunning. It's just not, like, my vibe. Like, oh, fuck. Like, I like games that require me to have fast reflexes. I don't like, kind of forcing that onto certain games. Which is kind of why I end up liking Neon White, because, like, of course, it's pitched as like, hey, here's a speedrunning game for perverts. Speedrunning game for freaks. And like, I like the speed aspect, but I don't like the grinding aspect of speedruns. But I like the grinding aspect in games like, like Monhan, because that's just like pure... I remembered what I was doing here. It's pure, like, knowledge. Pure knowledge and execution when it comes to just like a specific an enemy to fight, which is why I really like Relink. but I also don't care for speed kills. Like, I remember that. I remember that like right as I was doing it. I don't care for speed kills, and I don't necessarily care for like self-imposed speedrunning, but I do like games that give you a timer. Because I like improving on my own time. Oh shit. Fuck. That's also why I like Unbeatable. Remember, I can also dash through those, but that's like if I get really fucked with that. No, I messed that up. I think if there was going to be a game that got me into speedrunning, it would have been Neon White. And it's also the one where I tried, and I just do not like it. Because of how fast you can get in Neon White, and like the fact that it goes down to shaving down to like microseconds, like I'm not doing that. I'd much rather grind an online multiplayer game, which is why I had a lot of fun with the rival stream yesterday. I know I can hop around that. No, I have not. I have not played. I've not done any type of speed. I've not done any type of speed tricks or whatever in like Ratchet and Clank. I never did speed tricks or anything in my PS2 games. Like I just liked playing them as like just a normal game. Speed as an expression rather than a requirement. Yes, that's why I like this game. I like this game because it's like in this scenario, I only have this. So what do I do here? That. Like, it's problem solving. And also the fact that it's on a level by level basis and it kind of keeps track of that score. Like, the second I have to start doing splitting, you're losing me. This is some of the stuff I remember from the Mikey's Rush, because I actually like that one. Fuck off! That one hit me. Neutral long jump chain. But like, why would I care about movement in a game that's about like using and shooting cool guns? That's why I like Neon White, because this is a cool game about movement while shooting cool guns. I was thinking if I could have moved to the building, but I didn't want to. I was thinking about that for 5 seconds, but it wasn't worth it. Because I didn't need to solve the same problem as the Mikey's Hall Rush. I don't think, like, speed running is sweet for me. It's just not something that I've ever really even kind of liked the idea of, really? How do I word that? Woo! I almost messed it up bad. Because it's like... How do I put it? Fuck! I almost completely forgot that those were ones that I actually had to shoot. Oh, right, I go through these. Because also, like, I kept going. Like, I had a wide library. Fuck off, that bounced around and hit me. 1, one too. I remember that. Movement tech is really fun even if you never apply it to actual time stuff. Then kind of like, what's the point of it? Like, if you're not gonna apply it in anything, then like... I remembered you. I remembered you from all the runs that you fucked up before. Cause like... I don't know, I just never really sat with one game for like an excessive amount of time. That wasn't a multiplayer game. Plain is that it's fun to do. But that's only if that's fun to you. If the game itself is just fun to me, then like, I'll have fun just playing the game. I don't need to learn speed tech. Even with this, because like, because this is relatively a speed game that I enjoy, but like, I know that there's a lot of really fucked up shit that people can do for speed runs of this. But it's not like where my interest lies. I like this part of it. I like the memory. Oh, fuck off. I need to think. Ooh, okay. Like, fuck. Because I messed up. I should have hid behind it. Like, I'm not this, it's not saying like I'm not inquisitive. I forgot it was the other way. I had to go to the right, because that killed the yellow one. Like, it's not like I'm not inquisitive and there's not, like, some things that I'll learn just because it's fun, but, like, learning speed tech is kind of not really something that's, like, fun to me. Like, speed kills and stuff like that in Monhun is, like, interesting and fun, but that's, like, you applying knowledge that you learned about the boss fight over a long period of time of you actually doing it. And that makes the grind easier, which makes kind of doing what you want to do a lot faster. That's why I really like having like good partners in Relink. Because a good team can get through a grind like very quickly. But at the same time, at a certain point, it kind of takes it a little bit away from the fight. Like, you're not fighting the boss anymore, you're just kind of following just like, oh, I guess I do this, and I do this, and then it makes it more, I guess linear is the way I can put it. And like, why do that when like I could have so much fun just being super expressive with the game? Fuck. There's some of these that I have to like remember what to do at like the last second. It's like this, I'm having fun because I'm not fully remembering what I need to do. A lot of it is, can I remember off the top of my head? Because I don't think I've done White's Hell Rush since this stream I did that in, because ever since then I was grinding these parts on Mikey's Hell Rush, which meant that I had to completely relearn how I do these fights, or how I do these stages for on a... Fuck, I should have shot that. I had to completely relearn how I did these stages with Rocket Launcher. Which is why now, whenever I do, like, mess up in a way... Shit. You'll see me switch over to Rocket Launcher, because now I learned how to do it. I forgot. I hate this one. I don't hate this one, I hate another one that's similar to it. So it's mostly about breaking game than engaging with it. Kinda, yeah. Like, it's engaging with it to a point where you're optimizing it, and when it becomes that, then it's just like, I have to do A, I have to do B, or else I'm not. Fuck. Or else I'm not gonna actually, like, beat the time. That's kind of why I don't really care for the speed stuff in this, because it is like, if you're competing for times, you're doing, like, very specific routes. How do I do this? No one loves the game more than speedrunners. I wouldn't necessarily say that. There are people who put a lot of time into the game. Like, I absolutely love Persona 4, like, to an insane degree. But, like, I'm not gonna speedrun that game, because that's not what I, like, really like about that game. There are other ways of enjoying and, like, appreciating a game than speedrunning it. Fuck. 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 Like, there is learning and appreciating something on a mechanical level, and then there's... how to describe it? Like, wine tasting. Instrumental... oh my god. Like, there's instrumental play. Like, you can play games in ways that clearly the dev didn't intend. And, like... fuck. That was too slow on that. And, like, I think that's how, genuinely, most people kind of engage with certain video games at a certain point. Like, speedrunning is not the only form of instrumental play. Fuck! I forgot about that one. Like, I think at this point I've spent more time thinking about, like, Persona and Nier. I've spent way more time thinking about Nier than, honestly, the time that I spent playing it. And I was calculating roughly that I probably put in, I want to say, 200 hours into the franchise in total at this point. Persona is a franchise that I put in at least, like, 2,000? More than 2,000, because I was only counting 4 by then, and 4 was 1,000 on its own. I'd say nearing like 3,000. Well, no, I'd say 2,500. I'll say that. And like, the idea of speedrunning those games has never once crossed my mind. I shouldn't have done this. Fuck. Temple. I gotta remember this. Fuck. Oh, this one sucks. I forgot how to actually do this one. I forgot how to do this fight. I completely forgot how to do this fight. This one should be spread, 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 spread. I hate this one because he's so vulnerable for such a little amount of time. I have to not fuck this up. I have to not fuck this up. For some reason, these fights I remember how to do a lot better than a bunch of the other stages. 1, 2. Be like incredibly careful here. I gotta remember I can go in slopes here. hot. Then it goes down either left or right. Fuck. Have to make sure to grab a health here, or else I'm not gonna... No, I don't know the next level where I'm actually gonna pick one up. One, two. One, two, three. 3 shots. I don't remember how many I need for this one. 1. Clearly more than I have. Fucker. 1, 2. Fuck. I guarantee I held onto that rocket longer than I... Not the rocket, the shotgun longer than I kind of needed to. Don't think I'm gonna kill him before he gets up to the top. Two, 3. Oh shit, I actually did. Like, people definitely... Ooh. Like, there is a level of care and understanding when it comes to wanting to speedrun a game. Like, to have that much knowledge about it and, like, execute in a certain way. I'm not denying that. Fuck. I thought I saw the rocket. Had to be more careful. I have to remember these ones, because Mimic will kill me in one shot. Fuck. I forgot how I'm supposed to do that one for the fireball speed. Oh, I like streets. Fuck. I just wasted one of the cards. Waterworks. Okay, let's not fuck this one up this time. I say almost before I fuck it up again. 1, 2. 1, 2. Can't jump down that way. Trying to remember specifically. I think I might have been thinking of the Mike's Hall Rush. I also have to remember which ones specifically I can actually shoot and which ones I don't need to. Cascade. I'm just gonna do the normal one for this because I don't care. I need to actually look at the fucking stage names, or else I'm not gonna remember. 1, 2, 3. I fucked that up. Do I remember this one? No, I was thinking of something else. I'm thinking of another stage in this level, but it's not the exact same one. Down. there was a reason I didn't skip that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. Do I go up? I think I do. I think that was the right one because it set off all the ones there. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, I was right. I keep doing that. Forgotten City. This is the intro, which means that this one's fine. I really need to remember how like a lot of these stages work, because I remember this one would catch me a couple times if I messed up. This way. This way. I think that was the one that would mess me up, because I would long jump and then I would use Godspeed when I didn't need to. And this is the cheat. 3, 1, 2. I think if I saved that one, I could have shot that. Fuck. Fuck, I'm looking the wrong way constantly. One, two. Like, I think... I forgot. I can't zipline there. Like, I think I've... This is actually decent. Fuck. It's actually decent for... topic. Where, like, I think... since doing this... Well, since, like, playing so many different games, like, so consistently, like... How do I put it? Because it's also very funny considering that, like, I was talking before about how I really like time-sensitive games. Or, like, games that encourage you to, like, handle your time carefully. Which is why I really like Dead Rising. Unsighted, also. That was the name of the game I was thinking of before that I have, but I couldn't remember the name of it. Because I like the active decision making that they have in that. But I think, like, through playing, like, so many different games over the years, I think this was the one that I realized I could just jump off the side. There's definitely a certain category of games that, like, I think I just like more. Like, it really, especially when playing Apex, because I keep bringing up the time that I spent playing Apex, but, like, Apex was, like, so much fun. Apex was, like, an insane amount of fun, and, like, my only big regret with that game is that I didn't, like, have a consistent group of people that I could really play it with. And, like, I played it with Zumi, and, like, I still really enjoyed that time, but that connection to the Philippines is not great. But, like, I think I just like multiplayer. I like competitive multiplayer games a lot. I like single-player games. I like style games. But, like, if there were going to be, like, a type of game or certain games that I would grind more than others, like, it absolutely would be multiplayer. 1, 2. It would be multiplayer games. Like, those are just, like, so much fun for me. Ooh. And I also, like, especially because of last year. Especially because of the time I spent last year, but, like, visual novels are... I'm so glad I relit my love for Oh, I got scared, I miscounted. I'm so glad I relit my love for visual novels. But also, it doesn't exactly stream all too well. 1, 2. go... Nope, I got scared. Fuck. I like visual novels, I like story-heavy games, but I also like online shooters. Mainly, not even specifically... Remember you? I like Spree. Not even necessarily because, like, I am super competitive. I just like... I was looking through the Rivals VOD, like, just today, like, trying to grab clips. Because I was trying to think of that point on, that point in Manhattan. Fuck. And, like, this sense, like, how do I describe it? The euphoria I had when I was able to track, like, so many important things, react accordingly, and, like, feel rewarded for my accuracy, my positioning, my awareness, keeping track of enemy ults. Like, it was genuinely euphoric. Like, it was so much fun. And that's a lot of the same feeling that I had when I was playing, Apex. One, two. Like, something about just movement like that. I gotta remember I can't jump for that. The movement and that awareness of where the enemies are, trying to plan for, like, small pockets where I can breathe. Reallocating with my teammates, adjusting to what is possibly needed, and then adapting if, like, hey, if the fight carries on or if it doesn't, fuck. Like, there was just so much in that game that it made me just like, oh, I like this. I like this more than I like a bunch of other stuff. And, like, I still like Deadlock. I still very much like it. But I am being reminded of that. I'm being reminded... Fuck, I remember this one. I'm being reminded that... that game most certainly is a MOBA first and a shooter second. I forgot. I have to hit these on the way down. Which isn't a bad thing, but it also means that, like, I have to deal with a lot of the MOBA stuff that, like, I didn't enjoy. Which is usually... which a lot of it ends up having to be, like, with teammates in Econ. It is... fuck you. Which is easier for me to deal with in Rivals. Because usually the response of, like, something bad happening is so much more immediate and, like, usually, hopefully, presumably, teammates will respond to that a lot faster than if, like, you're 20-30 minutes into a game. Ooh. And your teammates are wondering, like, wait, why are we down, like, 30k? It's the long-term problems that occur in Deadlock that can't be... oh my god. That can't be solved or remedied as quickly. Which doesn't necessarily tire me out of it, but it makes me more... it makes me sour on teammates more than... ooh, than Rivals. It also helps that the characters that I play in Rivals are categorically stronger and more viable than the one that I like playing in Deadlock. And that's not even an optimization thing, that is just like, I love that this character that I like just can't compete for various key design reasons. I forget if I did that right. Oh, I did. The movement in Deadlock is fun. And some characters benefit from it a lot more than others. One of 3 characters in the game, and one of 3 characters in the game this in the fucking slow box, and of course mine's in it. 2 of mine, I should say. No, 1. I don't think Graves is in the slow box. Yeah, remember that one. Remember at the Switch. Canals. But like, to get back on topic, I like competitive games. I like competitive team-based games. I like single-player, story-focused games. There's some things that I like that are like very mechanically focused, but at the same time, the mechanically focused ones... Fuck. They either need to be short bursts, like little puzzle boxes like this. I remember Trip Track. Short burst puzzle boxes like this, or... Ugh. Relatively quick to kind of like pick up. And to continue with. Because what was that other one? Because I played... There was one for a Next Fest demo. I think it was like Cicada Mata. And that one is very Neon White inspired. Like, evidently. And I like that one for a lot of the same reasons. And I like it for actually like very different reasons. Because it's just like an open zone. It's an open zone and... Ooh, you figuring out your own routing until people eventually come up with their own routes and such. And like, I didn't feel... Ooh. That's bad. I might have really fucked that up. Fuck. Mansion Rim look high tier. That is... I got scared. I was thinking of the other one. Yeah. That's only because of the lobbies that I'm in. Remember this one. Fuck. And plus, also now rank's like actually a thing. I thought I was holding W. Access. I remember you. No, I don't. I still actually need to... like, do my rank gains in that. Fuck. But that's also just gonna be so much longer. Do I remember this? I do. Those are gonna be so much longer. Makes them low tier. Well, Rem got a couple nerfs to his healing output. I don't think that... Oh, fuck. That doesn't make him low tier. But, like... Paige is, like, very distinctly kind of low tier just because she doesn't have, like, any consistent healing. which is kind of the point because she's not a healer, but that also means that she's kind of seen consistently as the worst support in the game because of it. Because a heal is so much more valuable than just a shield. Even if that shield gives you increased fire speed. Like, I think Paige is relatively strong if you have, like, a consistent and, like, good duo. A gun-focused duo, I should say. And then we go back to the recurring villain in this story of not having people I can consistently play with for a game like that. And, like, Rem is good, but I just don't like playing him as much. He's funny, and, like, I enjoy him, but, like, oh fuck. I would rather, like, actually be able to play the character that I like without feeling like a detriment to the team. Let's see if I remember how to do this. So Paige, yeah. Like, she is my favorite character. But, like, I can't play her consistently. Cause actually, like, last night was, like, genuinely a great example. Like, I was absolutely carrying a majority of those games in Rivals. I was absolutely carrying a majority of those games in Rival. On Jubilee, a character that a lot of people also consider, like, bad. And, like, part of that might have been, like, my own awareness, part of that might have been, like, the skills and stuff that, like, I developed. But, like, I can't have that much impact on... I can't possibly have that much impact on a Deadlock game as a support. And I think that really kind of sunk in last night. And that's just like, it feels bad. I have to wait till he falls. Aren't shield healers 14 better than regen? No. They're both incredibly useful and necessary for different problems. Regen is pure healer, shield is proactive healing. There are some mechanics that you will not survive if you don't have a shield healer, but there are also some mechanics that you won't survive if you don't have a pure healer. Because if your regen healer has to burn, like, a bunch of their super powerful stuff just to keep people from dying from Chartabris, then you're not going to survive the next two mechanics. That's why, quote-unquote meta, I guess, is that you bring one shield healer and you bring one regen healer. Which ones you bring depends on the party comp, and based off of that, there are certain ones that are better than others. But both are kind of necessary, and both are kind of expected to be necessary at higher end. Oh my god. Not specifically if, like, the boss has a Doom or Chartabris mechanic. There are certain mechanics that are just like, this hits too hard. If you do not have a shield, then you're going to die. And even if you do have a shield, it needs to be a big enough shield to survive. Which means that you need a Sage, or you need a Scholar. And, like, I think actually both of the pure healers have, like, a barrier at this point, but they're not nearly as bountiful or as plentiful as Scholar and Sage. Fuck. Saving runs by regents are better for optimization. Not necessarily. I've saved a bunch of runs on I fucked that up. I forgot how I'm supposed to do that one. I've saved a bunch of runs on a shield healer, but you have to be really skilled in order to do that, because it requires a lot more. regens are easier at saving runs than shields, but it's not impossible for shields to do it. It's just notably harder and it will take a lot more resources. I was very scared that I was in the wrong spot for that. I have to remember what I'm doing here. Like, I will still continue to be Astro's greatest hater. But I recognize its utility in the party more than, it has far more utility in a party than White Mage. But also, White Mage, pound for pound, just has better heals. And like, ooh, I have to remember that. 1, 2. And like, ooh, part of that also kind of just like, because also when it comes to Deadlock, like that factors into what people build and buy. Because if you don't have a healer, then you're kinda gonna need to buy likely more greens either sooner, or you have to take engagements differently than the other team. Because like, the big downside, I'll say this. The big trade-off is that like, hey, if you don't have a healer on your team and the enemy team does, one team is allowed to play a lot more aggressively than the other. And it's like, don't worry, you guys have a page. And it means, alright, cool, they get to have a shield for all of 5 seconds before it gets destroyed, and then the enemy team gets to completely heal up while Dynamo's still shooting at you. Like, cool. Oh, I should've. Swing. 1, 2. I'm honestly surprised I'm remembering a lot of these kind of off the top of my head. I think at a macro level, literally, for different reasons, I like Deadlock, but micro in terms of just like moment-to-moment gameplay, my own personal agency, even as a support, like, Rivals is just so much fun. It's really just so much fun. I had the exact same feeling that I had when I was doing like the Doom Eternal Slayer doors after last night. Like that was genuinely a phenomenal experience. That was just so much fun. And like I was exhausted from it, but I also felt so proud. And a lot of single player games can't really give me that. Almost messed up there. I definitely almost messed that up. Cool. Okay, that one was just like off the top of my head. Absolution. Halfway through it. That's gonna start in like 5 seconds. I want to see if I can get... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause, because ads are gonna start, and so I can BRB. Because I need to stand up, and also my nose is itchy. Okay. I want to see how far I can get with a couple of these. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. I can fucking speak. That's the new relic thing. Hang on, my muscle memory needs to kick back in for like a couple seconds. Especially for this fight, because I remember... Fucker. Dodge left, then right, then down. Please. I need to remember. Hi, Perk. Thank you for the check-in. I hope you enjoy your potion. I might get... Open. I fucked that one up slightly. 2, 1, 2, 3. Right, because that one doesn't give me book. Come on. Oh, that one was scuffed, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. I messed up. I remember this. Do I not have my gun? Oh no, I don't. This is also like halfway through, and that's all the boss fights, which means I'm not gonna get easy, I'm not gonna get easy heals for the rest of this. Whoops, wrong one. That's never happened before. Demolition. 53 is 60, 96. Fuck. One, two. It's like, I never messed up doing that before. I'm honestly shocked it hadn't. This way. As long as I don't take stray hits, then it's fine. I think I only have... I have like 2 kind of pain points that I'm still waiting to show up. I took the slow route on this one. I could have... Yeah, I could have just jumped down. Bolt. Ah, right. Oh, I completely forgot this one. No, because I have to use it here. I'm gonna pray I didn't fuck up as bad as I think I did. This isn't even one of the pain points. This one I just fucked up and like I don't have an excuse. Okay, I didn't fuck up as bad as I thought. Marathon. This one I have to remember like so many parts. I know that I can actually, I know you can grab those and then still make it through. I fucked that up. But I got halfway through. I got halfway through off of just memory alone. So like, I will take that. But this gives me a chance to switch over. I was like trying to vaguely remember off the top of my head which ones I wanted to play. Because I don't want to go through... There's two that I don't want to... There's one that I don't want to do just yet. Actually, you know what? Because it'll be fitting. The dailies did just reset. The dailies just did reset. And like Limbus has been constant for like the past year of this. Well, I can't, well, it's been more than like the past year at this point. Because so far all of this year has just been this season, which I'm not going to complain. That's also part of the reason I'm kind of pushing this one a lot more than I usually do. It's also weird, currently at least in a weird spot because of this now being, this will have been the longest season so far. Because I don't think we've ever went up to like 9 months before on one specific season.
라고 생각하지 않나. 나와 시선을 맞출 정도의 위치라 하더라도.
Right, and it's a weekend, which means I get to pick whatever I want.
시연 준비가 완벽하지 않았다는 건 불만스럽지만
I'll
만족하신
splurge a little bit, just because I want to use House of Spiders.
좀 더 새로운 시도를 추구해 보는 것도 좋겠죠. 마침 신선한 재료가 이만큼이나 늘었으니.
What did I make this one for? Oh, this is the one. Okay, now I remember what that one is for. That one is now. This is House of Spiders. I think the setup is still fine.
눈 크게 뜨고 잘 봐.
It's honestly, well, I also still need to, not, well, less need, more want to. I still want to actually like keep going through Ruina, but that's gonna be a slow process.
저기 건넨 도움 또한 도움일 테지.
이 궤적을 보고 올리시게.
It feels crazy that it's been like 8 months of only this season so far.
엄마는 얘기라면 뭐든 잘다뤘어.
Which also means that September is gonna be a lot of fun, because it's gonna be a new Kanto.
당신을 죽여라 절규하는 내 모든 시간들의 아우성이.
But I do wonder if that means that they're probably just either gonna keep doing Ego, like they're doing so far. Well,
이제야 좀 이해해.
we're either gonna keep getting Ego for this one, or another unit to add to standard pull, because I don't think they added a single one this season. which has been weird because like last season we got, what was it? The only one that we added was like Sheaf House. I think limits as long as I've been watching at least. Yep, because I've been streaming since, I'm trying to remember.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
Because I played all the way through, I think I played through all the way of the dream ending, and then that one kind of pissed me off at the end. Hi Starfy, good morning. Hopefully you rested well after 13, no, it wasn't 13. That was 15 hours?
제 최선을 다했다고 말해주시게.
4 hours of nap. I mean, it could be theoretically worse,
이 쾌적을
but also coffee might help a little bit. So I don't destroy my sleep schedule entirely. At least not yet. But you can do it for fun. Kanto 10 was delayed, but like... we're already, since Kanto 4 has come out, like, we know that the schedule cannot be reliable. Like, we're done. We're not accepting that as even being possible anymore. But this is still the first time that they like had to announce a delay. Which also means that we get more time to get more shards for more things that we want. And like, personal reasons aside, I think this was easily my favorite season. Between everything for Ryoshu, speaking of. Aside from everything specifically for Ryoshu, and like, even the intervalos. Like, the intervalos were incredibly good. And like, I haven't been able to stop thinking about, like, the finale. I haven't been able to stop thinking about Saikai, like, since listening to it. And like, for very kind of obviously personal reasons, like, a lot for this season, like, has just made me like Ryoshu more. I think this ties in, especially because of also how I brought it up during Metaphor. I don't think I really actually brought it up, like, since doing this Kanto in the finale. But like, I didn't even Please don't tell me that messes up. Okay, it doesn't mess up Guardian of the Forest. Plus point heals 4 SP, minus points lose 4 SP. If SP is already at max, gain 2 offense level up next turn. Gregor, my baby boy, I love you. But like, there's also a reason that I have Araya now as like one of the announcers, but like, I don't think, even for as much as I really liked Ishmael, and I still like Ishmael, like, her finale didn't hit me exactly the same way as Ryoshu's. And granted, a lot of that is because of like the whole losing a parent thing. And I think going through this, and especially reading the Uptide story for this Ryoshu, just like really, I don't want to say necessarily helped me solve a lot of my problems, but it's made it a lot easier. Because actually, I think I can say it now. I can say it now, especially because like,
사라지지 않을 테지.
because it's been a while. But part of the big reason that I really got significantly into Project Moon, at least around the time that I did, when did I start LabCorp? Actually, I think I can check this. It's gonna sound like super counterproductive, but like when I started LabCorp, when I got like really first into it, it was a little bit after my dad passed. Like, where's my first screenshot? Yeah, like June 2023. And it sounds like so... It sounds insane. Because it sounds like the exact opposite of what you would want. But like... something about that game being so hard, on top of the fact that like this last 4 days genuinely made me pull my fucking hair out. But... especially with everything that happens to Carmen, and I guess the way that everybody else dealt with it, especially Hein, as poor as he did, like, I feel like I could relate in some capacity. And especially like closer towards the end when you were having the conversations with the other A's. This is gonna sound so ridiculous, but the line that really kind of stuck with me since playing LabCorp, and like that has really helped me a lot, day 46. You will surely come here again, no matter how long it takes. And that line initially pissed me off so bad. It pissed me off so much because I couldn't finish the game when I first got to it. I don't remember if it was because of some of the avenues that I had, if it was because of something that happened, but like...
저 도야지 같은 새끼들은.
But I could not. I was basically locked at that point. And that pissed me off. That pissed me off like to an insane degree, because I'm like, I'm right here. I'm right at the end of the game. Why can't I finish this?
낯도 반겼지.
But I took that advice.
눈을 감으면
Like,
예술이고.
I did make it once, so I could do it again. And then I kept getting back there. I kept getting back to 46. I kept getting back to, sometimes I'd get to 47. But then something would happen and I just couldn't do it. Day 48. Day 48, 49. One of the worst experiences I've ever had with a video game. But I did it. And then a lot of the same things carried over in Ruina. Like, some insanely ball-bustingly hard fights. That also still super annoyed me, because I didn't use anything that made it easier. I didn't use the no grind mod. So like, if I got a Zhao page, or if I didn't, which I didn't, I just had to deal with that. And how do I put it? I guess it gave me like a level of determination that I didn't have before. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say that I was super... What's the word? What is the right word? Complacent. I wasn't necessarily super complacent in like a lot of the things that I played, but I can tell you I wouldn't have probably made it to GM or Celestial in Rivals if I didn't play Blob Corp, Ruina, or Limbus.
과거를 천번 단주하는 배움.
For as much as I keep talking about chafing against frustration. For as much as I keep saying like Pathologic helped a lot with that, it was really the Project Moon games. Like through all the effort that you put in and then still sometimes not getting the result that you want. Not getting either that one true book or not getting the finale that you wanted because you spurned somebody who you shouldn't have. It helped me kind of just keep pushing on. Not necessarily everything was going to work out, and sometimes things have a very, very huge chance of backfiring. But that wasn't ever reason enough to not keep going. And I think that's really kind of what got me about this Kanto. That's what's gotten me about all of these Kantos the more that I keep thinking about it. Because we keep thinking that certain things are gonna happen. I remember a lot of people thought when the dream ending was first like announced, we thought that Dawn was gonna change forever. But no, she's still who she is. She's shown a lot more tact and able to kind of like restrain herself a little bit more, but she's still able to be herself. She's still able to have fun, even though that she's carrying the responsibility of everything that happened. Same thing with Ryoshu. Being so close to the thing that she wanted, and then it's just gone from her. But even as a result of that, she's closer now to it than she was before. That's why the Uptai story like really fucked me up. Because it was just a reminder of how important Araya was to her. Meditative is the best way I can kind of like really describe a lot of this. Dawn has a lot of good moments in Kanto 9. Twinning Threads, a lot of how the characters change. A lot of how the characters change like really highlighted for me. That's why I really... The moment that Heathcliff had in Twinning Threads with stopping Ryoshu from just using her sword kind of willy-nilly. Because he knows how painful it is if he forgets somebody he cares about. And he didn't want her to go through that. Despite the fact of everything else that she's already gone through. That's why I couldn't stop myself from not pulling for this one, even though I had more than enough to say for Walpurgs. And I'm still hurting from that. Still hurting from that. But like... I guess seeing like how much just her child really meant to her. And how much that she really helped her. Even despite how messy their feelings were and how being apart really messed the both of them up. There was still a level of love and care, even through all those years apart. Maybe there's a reason Ryoshu is now my favorite sinner. And there's also a lot of parts that also connect in with Ruina, that I'll save that for if I eventually get through it on stream. But like... I think if we stuck to the schedule, I think if Limbus stuck to the schedule that they originally wanted, and that Kanto came out sooner, I don't think it would have had the same impact on me that it ended up having. And I'm gonna be like eternally grateful for being able to read that and to have like that experience. There's something about good art that just finds you at the time when you need it. And Ruina, I dove into Ruina when I needed it. I dove into Lobotomy Corp when I needed it. I dove into Limbus when I needed it. Where's the line? One of my favorite lines. Usually, I'm not good at quoting. I'm not good at quoting because my memory is fucking jack shit. But when there is a line, there is a memory that like really matters to me, I want to get it right because otherwise it's not the same. Zhao, my beloved. I think specifically it was really a lot of, because a lot of these feelings also come up like specifically around Zhao. I'm trying to like decide how much I should bite my tongue because I already cried too much when I was going through Metaphor and I got to a part that I thought I wasn't gonna cry at again. But I guess that's just kind of, I don't want to say necessarily par for the course, but that's what happens when certain things just kind of hit you at the right moment. Even when you think you're ready, you never really are. Even if I am alone, night will come. And every night is followed by dawn. I love you, Zhao. Good art finds you when you need it. And I stole that from a poet. Well, less of a poet herself, more stole it from... more so stole it from her, who was also quoting from a different book that I also can't remember. But no, like, good art will find you when you need it, and it'll resonate with you in the right way. That's why I genuinely... This is gonna sound like so fucking corny, but like compared to everything else that like I've already done so far, it's not that bad. But like, that's why I have like very little qualms about like actually spending money on Limbus. Not necessarily in like a very, not in a whale type of way, but like, because I bought Lobotomy Corp, a friend gifted me Ruina, and then Limbus was free. But like, I feel like getting the passes for Limbus is like the least I could do for Project Moon, considering the time in my life that those games really got me through. Like, that's why those things are like so special to me. As much as certain parts of Ruina and LobCorp make me want to pull my fucking hair out. But like, those games mean a lot to me now. And I'm gonna hold on to them, like, very, very intently and very dearly. You know what? Speaking of games that I hold very near and dear to my heart, I think now is a good enough time, because I might have to do that thing with a friend relatively soon. So it means I get to do the thing that I rated into Vice yesterday as foreshadowing for. Because it was indeed a Fuka Friday. Despite it being a Fuka Friday, she was playing 5 Royal, so don't worry about the specifics on that. I have to make sure I get that right. Because this also will tie into the other thing that I was doing. You could technically count it a Fuka Friday on Saturday. Okay. I had to make sure that was working. Because I was debating for a long time at this point how I wanted to go about this. And the only way that seemed right, considering how much of a fucking hater I am about Golden, why not go back to the game that I put 1,000 hours into? Shadow World is Golden only! You don't understand. This one's so important. The way that this looked on standard F, you don't understand. Get it? It's how everybody looks through a screen, through a television screen. Pursuing my true self will never top Shadow World for me. Plus the original intro screen. The amount of time I spent playing this fucking game. And I specifically, so to specify, my affinity is towards this version of Persona, FP4, not Golden. There will also be parts in the lecture. Don't worry. And I was thinking I had to decide at a certain point when I wanted to do this, because if I did not do this before a certain time, it would take far too long, because I want to play Revival. But so many other people's main experience is specifically with Golden, which means a lot of people also don't know anything about the original, but considering that I put in 500 hours in the original, no, 1,000 at this point, I figured it would be more interesting to at least play this leading up to Revival. And that's also why it was notable that I was keeping track that Vice was playing Golden. Fog not being prevalent in P4G is unfortunate. Yeah, like I'm gonna explain a lot I'm gonna explain a lot of my hate for a lot of the things related to Golden. And the fog is one of them. Characters' art and storylines depicted in the game are purely a work of fiction. It would be nice to get my hands on a PS2 version. I'm a Golden hater for very specific and arbitrary reasons that don't matter to people if their first version of P4 is Golden. Example, I didn't like the skill cards. One thing I also will complain about the original, the audio mixing is god-awful.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
The audio mixing between the animated cutscenes and the non-animated cutscenes are awful. I'm also going to end up quoting the Hi, I'm Daisy comics, like, for a while at this point.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
Last thing I hate in modern Atlas games? I don't know what you mean by that.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
I'm also still 50-50 on if people actually knew what a pop filter was.
This place exists between dream
Dream
and
and
reality,
reality.
mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
I've heard that intro line so many fucking times. The S's in Atlas games to be super harsh. Partly probably because of the compression. Also, I'm just going to assume that people did not know what a... It's my save file, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm also partly just going to assume that people did not know what a pop filter was. Oh, I can actually make it fit. Is it self-indulgent? Yes, I don't care.
Now, let's take a look into your future, shall we? Do you believe in fortune-telling?
Not exactly, but I'll hear it out.
Each reading is done with the same cards, yet the result is always different.
Not necessarily.
Life itself follows the same principles, doesn't it? The tower in the upright position represents the immediate future. It seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent.
I don't specifically remember. Tower, disaster, immediate, forthcoming.
The card indicating the future beyond that is the moon in the upright position.
Illusion.
This card represents hesitation and mystery. Very interesting indeed. It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you. In the coming days, you will enter into a contract of some sort, after which you will return here.
The phrasing on that is specific.
The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved,
your future may be forever lost. My duty is to provide assistance to our guests to ensure that does not happen.
You're only gonna flip 2, not 3?
I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you.
Hi, Margaret.
This is Margaret. She is a resident of this place, like myself.
Looking back, maybe Margaret was also a little bit of an influence on some of my taste. Perhaps. A little bit. Slightly.
My name is Margaret. I am here to accompany you through your journey.
Perhaps a little.
We shall attend to the details another time. Until then, farewell.
It's also gonna be funny, because while I do this, I'm... You want to see a completely unrelated 14-year-old in a bikini?
Tired of diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Slim down this summer with the refreshing taste of Calorie Magic.
And we're back. Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi
I played this game so many times and I keep forgetting that happens.
If Thirsty Bag's a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
Isn't it just stuff like money and connections? When you get down to it, financial and political clout is what matters.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why I have a very strong affinity and attachment to Laura Bailey and specifically Persona 4. I wonder. I truly wonder.
This month, he will be transferring to another school.
Gosh, I can't believe this.
Quiet down, guys. I'm not done yet.
I'm forgetting what the other protag name for you was. God.
Nakagami Terminal in a few minutes. Passengers headed for Inaba City and Yaso Inaba Station, please go to the other side of the platform.
Hey, Inaba, in a train station. Isn't it funny that also Unbeatable has a train station located supposedly in a place called Inaba?
Taro Namatame, a council secretary in the Inaba region, whom she married just last year, is now under suspicion of having an affair. What's more, his rumored mistress is the well-known TV announcer, Miss
Should we go soon?
Yes, just about.
Soji Seta, that was it. But instead they went with the literal U self-insert. And then fucking Thunder God. It is funny to mix the different names. It was so... That's part of the fun part of, like, every protagonist in Persona. It typically has, like... Was, like, always given, like, 2 contradictory names until at a certain point, one ends up sticking for longer than the others.
Over here.
Hi, Dojima.
Well, you're more handsome in person than in your photo. Welcome to Inaba. I'm Ryotaro Dojima. I'll be looking after you.
The thing I mentioned before about in Sakura Wars where they had that weird translation.
Let's see, I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
Can't say uncle for any fucking reason.
You probably don't remember, but we've met. I've changed your diapers before, you know?
I've seen you naked.
This here's my daughter. Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your cousin.
Hello.
What are you so shy for? Ow! Well then, let's get going. My car's over there.
Also, hey, isn't it funny how there's no envelope, no letter, no strange eclectic girl with a blue hat?
Hi, welcome to Mole.
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Uh-huh.
I'm also gonna find time where I can and talk through this because this is gonna be the slowest 2-hour intro that you'll ever see in your entire life. Hi, Live Nice.
It's in the back, to your left. You know which way's left? The side you don't hold your chopsticks in.
I know. Jeez.
I love her. I love her.
Are you taking a trip?
Also, thank you. How was that beta, by the way? I saw that you were playing that like right before I started.
No, we just went to pick him up. He just moved here from the big city.
The city, huh?
Fill up my car while you're at it. Regular's fine.
Right away, sir.
Right. Gas stations that actually have pump attendants.
Good time as any for a smoke.
Are you in high school?
Don't worry, you're not going to be missing anything for the next 2 hours. But take care, Effie, and thank you for stopping by.
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Hey, here's these future gameplay mechanics that you'll end up engaging with.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Totally normal gas station attendant. Mind if I shake your hand?
Oh, I should get back to work.
Are you okay? Did you get car sick? You don't look too good.
Could it be exhaustion? Could it be the person who just touched your hand for an inexplicable reason and then immediately ran off? Don't think about it. I forget. Right! Because Golden added that segment where it tells you to walk around Main Street for a little bit. Right, because otherwise you're railroad. God, and I forgot these original...
All right, let's have a toast.
Is that a can of yummy hot Baileys on there? Also the fucking PNG
so, your
sushi.
Mom and Dad are busy as always. They're working overseas, was it? I know it's only for a year, but getting stuck in a place like this because of your parents? That's rough being a kid.
Right. You is still the only teacher, you is still the only protag that has, a modern protag I'll say. One, whose parents like them, and two, are at least alive. Oh, no, I kind of forgot to make that.
It's just me and Nanako here, so it'll be nice having someone like you around. So long as you're here, you're part of the family, so make yourself at home.
I'll do just that. Thank you for your kindness.
Come on, There's no need to be so formal. Look, you're making Nanako all tense.
Precious baby
Well,
girl.
anyway, let's eat. Oh, who's calling at this hour? Dojima speaking. Mm-hmm. Yeah? I see. So where is it? Uh-huh. All right, I'm on my way. Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze.
You should have been drinking.
Sorry,
Wait, it's a Monday. I
gotta
can't tell
go
you
take
that.
care of
I
some
can't say
business.
that.
Go ahead and eat without me. I don't know how late I'll be. Nanako, you help him out, okay?
Okay.
Aww.
Nanako, it's raining out. What did you do with the laundry?
I already brought it in.
Right. You also don't have the plot for gardening yet. Well,
All
not
right.
yet, but it's
Well,
not
I'm
in this
off.
version at all. Oh, the little bears. I never noticed those before.
For this week. Next, let's take a look at the hourly breakdown of tomorrow's weather. With storm clouds moving in from the west, expect rain throughout the day tomorrow in most areas.
Let's eat.
You might want to strike up a conversation. Let's not ask her about her mom in any way, shape, or form.
We investigate stuff. Like crime scenes. My dad's a detective.
So a cop. Unfortunate.
And now for the local news. City Council Secretary Taro Namatame is under fire for an alleged relationship with a female reporter. His wife, Enka ballad sensation Misuzu Hiragi, revealed to this station that she will likely pursue damages.
We've really come a long way since that really could mess up a politician's career.
In response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi Yamano's televised appearances. Until allegations of an affair with Mr. Namatame are resolved, she'll remain off the air and out of the public eye.
This is boring.
At Tunis, every day is Customer Appreciation
News
Day.
is boring.
Come
Put on
see
my
for
favorite
yourself
ad.
and get in touch with our products. Every day's great at your Tunis.
Every day's great at your Tunis. Aren't you going to eat?
I can't even go over to this side. There's some fried rice. Eat it? Sure. Has no taste at all. Strange. That's probably not good. I keep forgetting that there's even something you could eat on this day. God. Yep, and it goes up to 16, my beloved. I forgot. It takes so fucking long. Become friends with Walmart. Listen, when you're a lonely kid, you're missing one of your parents. And your other parent is constantly out of the house, you take what you can get for any type of amusement or things that, like, you can enjoy. I forgot. Yeah, they don't even add anything to, like, the shelves here. Nothing really, at least. Another big thing, because you can faintly hear it. This game is undoubtedly the source of why I absolutely love Rain. Like, even just hearing it on the outside. No music, just the sound of rain itself. I will indeed go to sleep. It said I might have a good dream. You'll be living in a town for 1 year starting today. You wonder if everything will be alright. School starts tomorrow. You should hurry to bed. But what if... What if instead there was just a huge, thick fog just completely in your way? Oh god. Even here, like, it's so much more heavy than even on Golden. Like, I was kind of concerned that, like, playing it this way would, like, mess up the fog a little bit, but no, this is good. You can barely see, like, more than 3 feet ahead of you. Do you seek the truth? I reach out for it. It's different. I heard someone's voice. Like, and especially for how important the fog is. Also, ads are gonna start in a sec. God. I was thinking if I was gonna do this as a one-off thing, but no, this might be something I kind of do for a bit. I really need to see how, like, one of those foggy weekends look now. That's gonna... I'm, like, irrationally excited thinking about this. Because, like... How do I put it? Honestly? Honestly, this might look better than, how I originally played it on the PS3 emulator. Let me reword that. The PS3 is PS2 emulator. But even despite the way I played it initially, I was still... How do I put it? Looking back, and it especially makes a lot of sense now because of how much of an art hoe I kind of am at this point when it comes to stuff like this. It's the truth you desire, come and find me. The voice came from up ahead. Like, even the game itself, like, you see it on the edges, like, I can't, like, point it out, but it has its own, like, artificial scan lines and has, like, the little darkening around the edges. Like, of course there are other games that did it before, and there's been a lot of games that definitely lean into it after, but P4 was, like, undoubtedly the first game where I really took in a very holistic way how so much of it, including the presentation, was, like, feeding directly into its own messaging. Like, it was the first game where, like, so much of it, like, really clicked for me. So you are the one pursuing me. Try all you like. God. I can't see a damn thing. Seems that you can see a little despite the fog. Like, so much ended up, like, coming together for me when playing this. That's an interesting quality. But you will not catch me so easily. If what you seek is truth, then your search will be even harder. I can't see a damn thing through that. Like this shot alone, imagine playing this on a standard def. Like, already not necessarily great fidelity, but the way that it's wobbling around, the sheer density of the fog, and the middle of the screen itself, like, having additional kind of, like, how do I put it? It's not artifacting. Like, I'm gonna sound so fucking stupid, like, trying to explain the appeal of, like, a standard def TV with static. Like, even zoomed in, you can't see anything. But I already did a run of P4G months ago. My plan for this, I'm planning to play this on stream and then get a little ways ahead because I have my Vita right next to me. I'll play that because this is mainly an excuse just to keep playing Persona 4 until Revival comes out. Because I want to see the changes. Because, like, already the changes between Vanilla and Golden are, like, drastic. Shockingly. Like, skills got character got, like, entirely rebalanced. Well, not, like, entirely, but changed significantly enough. On top of the additional mechanics and stuff that they added. And, like, I don't feel like I gave Golden kind of, like, a fair shot, despite how much of a, how opinionated of it I am. God. And I still like it. Also, 2011. Fuck, man. You can hear someone's voice. It's almost time to get up. I feel like you had a nightmare. What could it have been about? Playing this on a CRT absolutely would knock it out of the park. Starting school today. You should head to the living room for now. There's even steam coming off of the eggs.
Okay, let's eat.
Do you do the cooking?
I can toast bread and cook sunny side up eggs in the morning.
For some reason, her saying that, like, completely unlocked this memory in my brain. Because... Trying to remember. This came out 2008. 2008 in NA, 2007 in Japan. Because I think it had about a year incubation. I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head. Let me double check before I stick my foot in my mouth. No, I was off. JP 2008 and tail end of 2008 for NA, but March 2009 for, I believe that's Australia. Yeah, Australia and EU. So this is already like 2 years into the PS3. There was a, I don't want to say like it was a trend. Well, it kind of is a trend. It was a trend where like around this time, just like young girl characters like cooking sunny side up eggs. Because like the immediate first thing that I'm thinking of is like Sunny from MGS4. Like that's just like a weird parallel that's just like in between that's just like bouncing my head. And so I'm doing this to like double check so I don't sound insane. Because I think I remember, yeah. That's wild to think about. MGS4 and Persona 4 came out in the same year. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Dad can't cook, so I buy dinner. You're starting school today, right? My school's on the way, so let's go together.
Nanako seems somewhat restless. You decide to head to school with Nanako. The loser in the trash can is after this, because this is when you're walking there by yourself. God, this looks so fucking good.
You keep going straight from here. My school's this way. Bye!
I love the way that the rain just like kicks the soundscape. It's not drawing too much attention to itself, but it's just like there persistently. No, this is the loser in the trash can, my bad. Hi, Spider-Man. That looked painful. You should leave him be. Oh! This also means people are gonna be able to hear OG Chie and Teddy. What kind of student life awaits you here?
Morning. Yeah, it turns out studying iron.
Talk about bad luck. The
Oh.
homeroom teacher here is Muraoka, isn't it?
I forgot about you.
Yeah, it's King Moron, all right. We get to enjoy his long-ass sermons every day for a whole year.
Hey, you guys, I heard there's going to be a transfer student from the city in this class.
Also, all of the school stuff, like all of the quizzes and stuff, change.
Huh? Really? A guy or a girl?
A
transfer student from the city. Just like you, huh, Yosuke? Huh? You look dead today.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
What's with him?
Who knows?
I know you. You're a Nikkei.
All right, shut your traps.
Ugh.
I'm Kinshiro Muraoka, your homeroom teacher from today forward. First things first, just 'cause it's spring doesn't mean you can swoon over each other like love-struck baboons.
Take your chastity belt and sit down.
Long as I'm around, you students are gonna be pure as the driven snow. Now, I hate wasting my time, but I'd better introduce this transfer student. This sad sack's been thrown from the big city out to the middle of nowhere like yesterday's garbage.
Garbage. What the fuck?
And he's just as much of a loser here as he was there. So you girls better not get any ideas about hitting on him. Tell him your name, kid, and make it quick.
Calling me a loser? Courage has increased.
Huh, that's it. You're on my shit list. Effective immediately. Now listen up. This town is miles away from your big city of perverts and assholes in more ways than one.
That's very funny line considering numerous things later, but sure, alright. I wonder how quick I can get to the Devil Arcana.
You'd better not even think of getting involved with the girls here, let alone abusing them. But what do I know? It's not like the old days. Even here, kids grow up so damn fast.
Okay, Boomer.
Every time I turn my back, you're fooling around on those damn phones, checking your life journals and your My Places.
I think even in 2011, in 2011, MySpace was already dying. I think LiveJournals would actually. I think LiveJournals were still around in 2011. I can't remember, but like, it's like wine. Mr. Muraoka goes on and on.
Excuse me, is it okay if the transfer student sits here?
Huh? Yeah, sure. You hear that? Your seat's over there. So hurry up and sit down already.
I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
He's the worst, huh? Rotten luck for you to get stuck in this class. Well, we'll just have to hang in there for a year.
I forgot. Like, a lot of people end up giving this GA, like, a lot of shit for, is this our chance? But, like, I forgot that I actually really liked her voice in this.
Sucks to be the transfer student, ending up in King Moron's class on the first morning here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't think twice about suspending you if you get on his bad side.
We'll see about that when I start hanging out with Ebihara.
Then again, we're all in the same boat.
It'll be a while, but it'll be funny because I forgot the way that they changed the Ebihara social link in Golden.
Shut your traps! I'm taking roll, and I damn well expect you to respond in an orderly manner.
Your life at this new school has begun. Will you be able to fit in here?
That's all for today. Normal lectures will start tomorrow.
Attention all teachers.
Please report immediately to the faculty office for a brief staff meeting. All students must return to their classrooms and are not to leave the school until further notice.
Ugh. You heard the announcement. Don't go anywhere until you hear otherwise.
Basically giving me an excuse to hang out with my cool new friends. Well, two of them.
Getting on my
Yosuke doesn't
nerves.
count.
Did something happen? Don't those sirens sound really close? Ah, I can't see a damn thing. Frickin' fog.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately, it gets all foggy.
I wonder if that's gonna have any gameplay implications.
Hey, did you hear? I hear that paparazzi's looking all over for that announcer.
Oh yeah, you mean Mayumi Yamano, right? I heard some guy spotted her at the shopping district.
Actually, I heard that.
Are you serious? Hey, Yukiko-san. Mind if I ask you something? Is it true that announcer's staying at your family's inn?
I can't discuss such things.
I am... Because I'm thinking about this now. I can't not think about it and not bring up like the Nikkei collab that's like next week. I don't play, by the way. I'm just unfortunately aware because crippling Persona addiction. I wonder if they got Wendy Lee for that. I wonder if they either got her or they got the new VA. That'll be interesting. I want to keep an eye on for that.
Yeah, I guess not.
Sheesh, how much longer is this gonna take?
That's also a terrifying concept to think about, that the P5 voice cast will now be the oldest voice cast for P3, between P3, P4, and P5. That's insane to think about. I don't... That's fucked.
There's no telling.
I should have left before the announcement came on. By the way, did you try what I told you the other day?
I think Aaron has a good voice for Chie. But I think... I don't know. I think people were very dismissive of this Chie. But also, granted, not that many people got to experience this Chie in comparison to the ones who either played Golden, who played Arena, Ultimax, what was it? Q1, Q2, and the dancing games. And the anime.
That thing about rainy nights.
Wait. Now I'm curious. Did Aaron voice her in the anime? She didn't. Interesting. That's so fascinating.
Oh. No, not yet. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Well, it's just... I heard a guy in the class next door yell something like, "My soulmate is Yamano, the announcer."
Attention, all students. There has been an incident inside the school district. Police officers have been dispatched around the school zone. Please stay calm and contact your parents or guardians as soon as possible and quickly leave the school grounds.
Someone got killed. Go home.
Do not disturb the police officers. Head directly home. I repeat.
Incident?
What? Something actually happened? Come on, let's go take a look.
I don't think those two ever approached me ever again.
Hey, are you going home by yourself? Why don't you come with us? Oh, nearly forgot. I'm Chie Satonaka. You know I sit next to you, right?
You do?
Dude, I was sitting right next to you. I even talked to you. Anyways. This is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this is so sudden.
Come on, don't apologize like that. It makes me look like I've got no upbringing. I just wanted to ask some stuff. Really, that's all.
Hey, loser.
Miss Satonaka.
Bleak-looking student.
This was really awesome. Like, the way they moved was just amazing to see. And I'm really sorry. It was an accident. Please just have mercy until my next paycheck. See ya. Thanks.
Stop right there. What did you do to my DVD?
Ah!
What the? I can't believe this. It is completely cracked.
How do you do that? What did you do?
My trial of the dragon.
So, how do I fucking start? P4 was also the first instance where, like, I really saw extreme flanderization of characters. Like, I can't even say, like, I can't even say it came out of nowhere and that I'm not exempt from possibly being a part of this. I'm gonna be quoting the Hi, I'm Daisy comic for literally the entire time that I'm playing this. But like, the way that Chie goes, the way that Chie, like, developed from the source material into the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, I think if anything, it is a lesson in how fandom has never changed. It has never changed. It is still exactly as it was before. It is just more widespread and more present.
I think mine's cracked too. Critical hit to the nads.
Are you alright?
Oh, Yukiko-san. Are you worried about me?
You really should not be saying that while you're holding your nuts, my guy.
He's fine, Yukiko. Let's ditch him and go home.
It looks like he's in a lot of pain. You should leave him be. The fucking Fistake line went from being a oh.
You're Yuki, right? You want to go hang out somewhere?
Buddy. One, don't wait outside the school gate for that. Two, don't do that when she's walking with a party of like 2 other people with her. You're already in a negative right now.
What? Who are you?
And so, like, he is.
What's up with him? What school's he from?
Oh, right, dude, you're not even from this school.
Never mind that. He's going for Yukiko-san? Man, you'd think he'd at least wait until she's alone to make his move.
The Amagi challenge.
I bet you a can of Tappy gets knocked out.
No bet. Haven't you heard how difficult the Amagi challenge is?
So, are you coming or not?
Buddy. Rizless.
I'm not going.
Fine.
What did he want from me?
Dude. I forgot how funny he was. Doesn't go to your school, hides out by the front gate, waits for you to come out with two of your other friends, says, hey, do you want to go with me? Doesn't say where. She says, who are you? And he's like, are you coming with me or not? It's like, buddy, you're an Aura debt. You're an Aura debt, you're gonna be paying that off for the rest of your life. I'm sorry.
What did he want? Obviously, he was asking you out on a date.
Huh? Really?
Yukiko, my adorable oblivious bird. Please never change.
You really had no clue? Sheesh.
He is that thing later, quote unquote. That thing later is more annoying. He is kind of just funny in a very pathetic way.
Then again, that was way over the top. It was creepy how he called you Yuki all of a sudden.
Right! First name basis on a dude who she doesn't even know.
Yo, Yukiko-san. Turned down another lovelorn fool, huh? Man, you're cruel. You got me the same way last year.
I don't recall doing that.
Oh, you serious? So then you want to hang out sometime?
I'd rather not.
At least she's blunt.
That'll teach me to get my hopes up. Anyways, you two better not pick on the transfer student too much.
We're just curious is all.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
Now everybody's looking.
Come on,
dude, we gotta split.
Let's go. Everybody is staring.
Also, who were, like, everybody else just, like, standing there looking at us after the guy already left? Like, go home. The show's over.
Oh, so you came here because of your parents' job? I thought it was something way more serious.
What, like I pushed a politician down? Or that they died in a car crash on a bridge years ago? No, it's fine.
There really is nothing here, huh? Well, that is what makes it nice, but there's nothing much we can show to people from outside. Oh, though there is something from Mount Yasagami. I think our dyed clothes or pottery or something is kind of famous. Oh, wait, there's the Amagi Inn. Yukiko's family runs it. It's the pride of Inaba.
Huh? It's just an old inn.
Oh, no way. It's been in all sort of magazines as a hidden treasure. It's a great inn. It's been going for generations, and Yukiko here is going to take over someday. The inn actually attracts a lot of visitors to Inaba. It pretty much keeps this town going.
I don't think that's entirely true.
So tell me, you think Yukiko's cute, huh?
Chie, I respect the enthusiasm, but like... Listen, the girl was just hit on by a creep. You don't need to wingman. You don't need a wingman right now. I ain't saying shit right now.
Whoa, are you blushing?
Come on, don't start this again.
She's really popular at school, but she's never had a boyfriend. Kind of weird, huh?
Chie, there's an L word that might be the answer you're looking for, but I'll let you figure that one out on your own.
Come on, stop it. You shouldn't believe that, okay? It's not true that I'm popular or that I've never had a boyfriend. Wait, no. What I meant to say was I don't need a boyfriend. Jeez, Chie.
I actually forgot how kind of cute she was.
Sorry. But this is our chance to talk to somebody from the big city, and you barely said a word. Hey, what's that?
So that high schooler left school early, and as she came down this street...
Wow, who could imagine that hanging from an antenna?
I wanted to see it too.
Oh man, I love dead bodies.
Oh, you got here too late. The police and fire department took it down just a moment ago.
Well, I think it's terrifying. I can't believe a dead body showed up around here.
Is that Julianne Taylor?
Wait, what did she just say?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Not a party, there was only one, and it was on the corpse. I was gonna say it was on the corpse. Did something happen? We were just here he is. We're just passing by.
Huh. I should have figured that'd happen. That damn principal. We told him not to let them through here.
You know this guy?
He's my uncle.
I'm Detective Dojima, his guardian. Well, how should I say this? I hope you get along with him. But you three really ought to stop wandering around and head straight home.
Ew, dead bodies, ew.
Adachi, how long are you gonna act like a rookie? You want to be sent back to the central office?
I'm sorry.
Hi, Johnny Young Bosch.
Go wash your face. We're gonna go around and gather information.
I wonder if that thing I remember is actually still in this version of the game
Is
then.
this what that announcement was about?
I'm still like 50-50 if that thing that I was thinking of is like actually real or it was a complete hallucination.
Hanging from the antenna.
Hey, Yukiko, why don't we go to Junes some other time?
Good idea.
All right then, we're taking off. Starting tomorrow, neighbor. Let's do our best.
The two of them left. You decide to head straight home.
I wonder if Dad's not coming home again tonight.
Our top story this evening concerns a bizarre case in a quiet suburb. Around noon today, a woman was found dead near the Samegawa River in Inaba.
The school zone is being shown on the TV. Could this be the incident you heard about?
The deceased has been identified as Miss Mayumi Yamano, a 27-year-old announcer at the local television station. The initial results of the Inaba Police Department's investigation have revealed...
The Inaba Police Department! That's where Dad works!
It'll be alright.
I know. That's his job, so this stuff happens.
The body was found hanging from a large television antenna atop a local resident's roof. Authorities are uncertain as to why the body was in such a state. With the cause of death also uncertain, police continue to investigate whether the death is an accident or a homicide.
How the fuck could this possibly be ruled as an accident?
A thick fog common to the area has slowed their progress, and plans to fully canvass the area are delayed until tomorrow.
Seems that the local TV station announcer was found dead near the Yasogami High School campus. The announcer Mayumi Yamano. Her affair with the local councilman's secretary had been on the news just the other day.
They found her on the roof? That's scary.
And that's why you're eating alone tonight. Anyway, Judas commercial!
Oh, it's Junes!
At Junes, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
Every day's great at your Junes. Ness.
Nanako is looking at you expectantly. You're Juness.
You memorized it already? I'm the best one in my class.
It's very, how do I put it? It's like very... It's very... Hi, Penny Feather. Thank you for the raid. It's very... How do I put it? It's... A part of it is like... Why would a child, like, be so invested in, like, a television ad with, like, a catchy tune? But, like, that's a thing. That was a thing. That was a thing that just, like, happened where, like, hey, if the... Thank you for the congrats. I hope your stream went well. It was a thing where, like, a lot of kids were just, like, interested. Like, if an ad had a catchy song, the kid did not care that it was an ad. They cared about the fact that it was a song that was catchy and that was funny. And that it was fun. Like, it's not so much of, like, consumerism. It was just like, no, it's a catchy jingle. And kids like catchy jingles. It's something that's easy to sing and it can take their mind off of certain things. Nautica sings the song to herself over and over again. Education Connection. What? J.G. Wentworth. I'm trying to remember like any other ones, but I can't remember. Hess Trucks. Hess Trucks was a thing. It is like... It is like, if you want to be very cynical about it, you could be like, yeah, it's consumerism. But a kid's not gonna recognize that. Also, a bunch of kids who grew up with like toys and stuff in the 80s and the 90s, like any cartoon show that was on at that time, guaranteed 90% of them were there because, hey, we can sell a toy of this, or we can make a toy out of this. Like, there was never an instant where it was, like, completely innocent. But, like, if a kid had fun with it, like, maybe that's the important part, and not necessarily that it was an ad. Foreshadowing is a narrative device, but we'll wait for this Chekhov gun to go off in, like, 40 hours? It seems she's forgotten all about the scary story. 40 hours as in not today, I will say. God, Science of Love. Nothing catches your eye. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to remember specifically what the layout of the intro was. Because I think tomorrow is the loser in a trash can. Loser in a trash can. The interview with Yukiko. You learning about the Midnight Channel. Then the day after that is Yukiko's missing, Yukiko's missing, Yukiko's missing. I wonder. I think I might... I might call it here for right now, because yesterday's stream did kind of like... For a week where like I was trying to schedule so that I could have a little bit more rest than usual, like, did not happen. But like the main thing that I really wanted for this was so I can kick off, like, I want to put P4 in the rotation for a little bit. because Fata Morgana is going to end soon. I'm going to get a chance to finish Dirge Cerberus the next time I play it. Very big question mark. I'm trying to think of like something else. I like completely tripped over my thoughts for 5 seconds. More than 5 seconds, my bad. Because Fata Morgana is going to end, presumably... I think that's going to take me like at least 2 more streams. I did not anticipate how long that part was going to be. Dirge Cerberus I can finish the next time I stream it. Because I could probably do that and then chain that into Persona 4, maybe? Then I have, like, maybe a couple other things to do. Have a good night. I don't think I'm gonna pass out, but I have, like, a couple of things I'm supposed to do with some other people. So yeah. Hey, I'll have to plan it out, because also next week's gonna be a little bit special, but I'll figure that out. Let me... No, hang on. Because I try to make sure I can at least spread out, like, who I'm rating into from time to time. You know what? It's been a while since I've had a chance to raid into Fire Luna, so I'm gonna raid into her. So yeah, thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for celebrating 500 followers at this point. I didn't think I would kind of get this far. That feels like a weird way of putting it. But like, I didn't. Especially last year, when like so much I really started kind of like picking up the pace. I didn't really anticipate that I would get to 500. Hopefully it doesn't take me another like what, year and a half at this point to get like to 1,000, but I'll see. There were a lot of fun games that I played this year. I feel like I've definitely grown a lot more as a streamer. I've definitely grown a lot more confident, I can say. And I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of really cool people. And I hope that gets to continue for another 500. I've also had a lot of very nice opportunities, and like, I'm not taking a single one of them for granted. So yeah. Next week is gonna be interesting. That much I can say. Hope to see you there, Master. And so yeah, remember, no wilting before next time. And make sure to show Luna some love for me. Take care!